In this video today, I'm going to talk about how much profit Amazon sellers make, how long it would take for an Amazon seller to make that amount of profit, and some other important top tips you should think about for getting started selling on Amazon. Stay tuned. Right, if you're new to this channel, my name is Thomas Parkinson and I've been selling on Amazon now for the last 5 years. If you're interested in learning more, do hit the subscribe button down below. Now, before anything else, you might be asking, how do Amazon sellers make money selling on Amazon? Well, basically, there are many different ways to sell on Amazon, and two of the ways that I really like to follow and like to do myself are retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. Now, to give you a brief background, retail arbitrage is generally considered the more traditional method of buying products. Typically, you go in store, you buy the products from, should we say, outlet stores or retail chains and resell them at a higher price on Amazon. Buy low, sell high. Now, on the other hand, online arbitrage is a process of exactly the same, buying products, but this time from online retailers and selling them for more money on the Amazon marketplace. Now, I can go on and on about retail arbitrage and online arbitrage. So if you want to know more about the differences between these two models, what I'll do is I'll drop a video up above called Retail Arbitrage versus Online Arbitrage on Amazon. Check that out. It gives it into more detail. Okay, quick question for you guys. Which model are you more familiar with? Which one are you doing? Is it online arbitrage? Is it retail arbitrage? Or perhaps maybe even doing things like private label, wholesale, or even drop shipping? There's lots of different models that you can do on Amazon. Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so this leads me nicely onto my second chapter. How much do Amazon sellers make? Now, in this chapter, I'm going to share with you what is the average monthly profit that Amazon sellers and how much profit I make as well a month. Now, you might be asking, what did I do to get this information about average monthly profit? So I posted a poll question on my YouTube community and asked, how much profit do you think Amazon sellers earn per month? Out of the 92 people who answered, 53% said $1,000 to $5,000. 23% of the audience came back and said $5,000 to $10,000. 4% came back and said $10,000 to $15,000. 7% came back and said $15,000 to $20,000. And then a massive 12% came back and said $20,000 or more per month. Now, with these results and what people have talked about here, we can say that the majority of Amazon sellers are generally going to be making, from our YouTube community, between $1,000 and $5,000 per month, which I think is about fair and an estimate. Now, you might be asking, how much profit do I make in my Amazon business? So what I want to do is I want to show you my revenue chart from my Amazon USA business. So we'll drop it around here. And what I will say is we generally operate around about 10% net margin. So you can probably see, I think, my kind of last revenue chart is probably around 1.2, 1.3 million US sales. And any typical month we'll probably do, more recently, not when we started, for about 100 to 150,000 in sales. So off that, we're probably making about 10%. Not too bad. And that's probably including my cash back as well. And the reason is I run my sourcing team a little bit higher than other people. Why? Because I don't really do too much work, but it's very much an investment, a business owner. But we're running about 10%. So if we're doing 100,000, I'll probably make about £10,000 net profit out of that after all expenses. So I'm happy with that. It very much works. And if we go up to 150, maybe 200,000, fingers crossed, start taking home that infamous 20,000 per month, because we're operating about 10% net margin. And that is basically after everything, all costs, everything going on. So that's how much I get to take out of the business. Okay, so this leads me nicely onto my third chapter, how long it takes to make a profit on Amazon. Based on our experience, the first few weeks are hard, super hard. And that's because we're slow at everything. Now, considering that we have to learn about the business model, the ins and outs of the business, and even if you say up until now, it takes us 40 days at best, really, to buy something and sell it. And sometimes it's even up to 90 days. And we've been doing online arbitrage for the last 5 years. It takes time to learn what's working. So if I were to buy something today, I might take 40 days before I sold it. And then that gives me a learning cycle that I can improve upon. So again, it takes time to do this. Now, you might be asking how long it will take for you to see profits. And to answer this question, I posted another poll within my YouTube community. Now, out of the 104 votes, 49% came back with 0 to 3 months, followed by 4 to 6 months was 28%, and then 12 months plus was 14%, 7 to 11 months was 9% of the votes. Now, given these results, most Amazon sellers on our YouTube community believe it will take 0 to 3, and I'm not saying that that's wrong, but I'd probably say that actually, based on my experience and what I've seen, I'd probably say it takes closer to a year to get it out. So if you're not hitting that 0 to 3, don't worry about it. I'd probably say 1 year. And why do I say that? because I think personally, you probably want to be making double the amount of money you want to take out in profit because you want to keep your business growing. If my business is only making $100 per month and I take the $100 out and my business isn't going to grow, I need to probably be making $200 a month before I can take $100 out. And that means my business is going to continue to grow. Now, this leads me nicely on to talk about how much does it cost for Amazon sellers to start. But before anything else, the first thing you've got to have is an Amazon selling account. Now, basically, Amazon will give you two options when you start: an individual or a professional selling account. Go for the professional. I know you want to save money, but it's not worth it, and I'll explain why. But the professional selling account is about $40 per month, and this is going to allow you to win what's known as the buy box. If you can't win the buy box, it's basically not going to make any sales. And the buy box is your name under the product when someone clicks buy now. And if you can't get your name under there, you're not going to make the sale when someone wants to buy that product. You can't get that buy box unless you've got a professional selling account. Spend a little bit more, get the professional selling account. So now that you've got a professional selling account, what tools should you think about that are going to help you reselling on Amazon? So first things first, when you're sourcing for a product, you're going to need help analyze deals. And to do that, you're going to use what's known as a calculator. Simply put, this is going to be a tool that enables you to look at a product and do the analysis to find out if it's going to meet your three measurables. Is it going to be profitable? Does it have a good return on your investment or margin? And does it sell? That's what we're looking for. That calculator is going to help you through your first few months and is going to be really supporting you. Now, there are many calculator tools out there that are going to help you out. And one that you can look at, for example, could be RevSeller. They have a 30-day free trial, so it's going to cost you nothing and also save you money. And that's going to help you get set up and learn how to use the tool, but also do the profitable analysis on your products. Now, what I can say is I go on and on about all the different tools, and we use a lot within my business, and you don't need to use all of them. You just need to see which one works for you. And saving money is the key here, not spending that money on software, but investing into stock is what you're looking for. So what I've done is I've created a video called Amazon FBA Beginner's Tool Guide, which is going to show you how to get basically 3 months worth of tools for free by using free trials, and we've ordered it in a certain way and explained it, and I'll drop a video up there. It's going to explain that all for you. Check that out. You're going to get all the tools for free by using the trials, which I think is key because it's going to put more money back in your pocket. Okay guys, so today I'm talking about how much profit Amazon sellers make, and the one thing which I'll say is in order to make a profit, you've got to get started, and the majority of people don't even actually get started. Taking action is the key to any business doing anything in life. Now I know you're probably sitting there going like, oh, but there's costs and I'm not ready. Well, you know what? Take action today. We've created a free course. It's going to take 7 days to complete, and it's going to get you the basics that you need to do. It's called the Fast Track FBA Express course. I'll drop a link down below, but trust me, go check this out now, get started, and just do the first 7 days. Simple steps that are really going to support you within your Amazon business and get you from where you know very little to what you need to know to start selling. We go through tools, deal analysis, live keeper training. It's really going to support you out. So check out the Express course today, take action, and start building that Amazon business. Now this leads me on to my fifth chapter, my personal thoughts on is Amazon worth it? Well, given the information that I've shared earlier, what I'm really going to say is that, yeah, it really is. I think it's absolutely amazing. I started 5 years ago and I still get this question on pretty much the lives that I'm doing. Is Amazon worth it? Is it saturated? And the short answer is Amazon's more competitive now than it's ever been. Yes, there are more sellers now than you've ever had, but also as well, Amazon is bigger than it's ever been. Definitely competition's going up, size of the marketplace is going up, and it's growing. Amazon is just where everyone goes. Are you going to become a millionaire selling on Amazon? Probably not. You can make $1 million in sales, absolutely fine, but it doesn't mean you're going to be making $1 million in cash every month or every year. You're going to make a decent amount of cash, which you're probably going to earn more than your job, and it's going to teach you some really good skills. Now, you can take those skills on to the next marketplace. It could be eBay, it could be Walmart, and build a massive number of businesses that are really going to support you. But even if you want to keep it simple, earn some money, make it a side hustle, Amazon's amazing for that. They do the FBA, they do the fulfillment. Myself, for example, I travel the world, and I managed to run 2 companies doing over, say, $5 million a year in sales across those 2 companies and Fast Track FBA. But I managed to run those 2 companies doing $5 million in sales in just a few hours a week. I have a team, I use prep centers, I use Amazon's FBA, and that allows me to earn a really decent amount of cash. And my God, not only do I get to take the profits from it, I get to travel free on points, and I make a lot of points on it, and I get to meet lots of other successful Amazon sellers, and I get to live life on my terms because Amazon isn't something that I have to check in from 9 to 5. It's a flexible business model which really helps out. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it to the level that I've done it, but it is still flexible whether to start tomorrow and get started. It's really just about how much time you put in, and you can do it on the hours that you want, which I think is a real positive. And you don't even actually have to see the stock when you're using prep centers and the Amazon FBA model. It works really well. all you need is a laptop and an internet connection, which I absolutely love. Now, what I will say is after going through and understanding how much profit Amazon sellers actually make, you might want to learn about selling on Amazon and watch a playlist I've created called Amazon Arbitrage for Beginners, which I'll drop around here. So check that out. Now, hopefully you've liked this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. And hey, if you want to see more, hit the share button down below. Finally, if you want to see more like this, hit the subscribe button and you'll see more videos when I release them. But for myself, Thomas Parkinson and Fast Track FBA, thank you very much.